Hello everybody, it's me the Time Jumper and Fish over here, and Freaky Fish over here. We're finally doing one of my favorite games, Fallout New Vegas, because we figured out how to get it on his computer and not my crappy laptop.
Yeah, his laptop actually almost broke the other day when we tried to do some recording for skit videos. So
Yeah,
don't get us started on that.
Seriously, don't.
It had to run through his whole disk.
Yeah, it had to go through every single file on my hard drive before we restart it. So anyway, playing Fallout New Vegas, we start a new game, and it's loading here. A Lucky 38. You know, I modeled that casino. Viva Las Vegas 2025. No, I modeled this casino for my the projects in my 3D animation class. Did accurate lighting and everything. Gomorrah. I will only go in there if you guys want me to, because that's kind of seedy.
Yeah, then maybe we won't.
Well, actually I have to. It's part of the quest line. Then
we'll go in with our eyes closed.
If I go for an independent New Vegas, I have to go in there.
It's like just go in with your eyes closed. Look up at the stranger.
NCR Ranger.
Nice.
Fiend's head got blown off. That is the city of New Vegas. There's a disgrace to the Roman Empire. See, people think the Roman Empire is evil only because the only place they've seen it is in New Vegas. Caesar's Legion is not Rome.
This is really just the whole sequence.
War.
Yeah.
War never
Bring this
changed.
a little closer here. Yo.
When
Yo,
atomic
yo, yo,
fire
yo.
consumed
That's
the
probably
earth,
better.
those who survived
11.
did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the
great
old world
Khans.
to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest
Yeah, the great
united
Khan.
beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert.
Territory.
They returned with
Yep.
tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world,
New Vegas.
and a great wall spanning the Colorado River.
Hey, that reminds me of Half-Life. That looks
The
just like
NCR
dam from
mobilized
that's
its
Hoover.
army and sent it
That is
east
the Hoover
to
Dam.
occupy Hoover Dam and restore
That's
it
what they
to
modeled.
working condition.
Probably. I mean, the Black
But
Mesa
across the
facilities in
Colorado,
Arizona, right?
another society
It's
had
somewhere.
arisen
It's somewhere.
under a
It's
different flag.
in a mesa territory, so Utah.
A vast
Arizona,
army of
somewhere in that
slaves
region.
Probably Arizona.
forged from the
That probably is
conquest
Hoover
of
Dam.
86 tribes.
Hoover Dam is everywhere. It's in
Caesar's
Fallout,
Legion.
it's in Half-Life, it's in Transformers.
It's in
4
Transformers.
years
Well, it
had
is.
passed
The
since
first
the Republic
Transformers
held the
movie.
dam
You
just
mean the good
barely
Transformers movie?
against the Legion's
No, that was
onslaught.
back in the 80s.
The Legion did not
You mean
retreat.
the nicest Transformer movie
Across the
we've had
river,
recent
it gathers
Yes.
strength.
past- recent past.
Campfires
And the only
burned.
good one is
Training
the animated
drones
one from the 80s.
Wait, that's
Through
bad.
it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House,
Revolting?
and his army of
revolting
rehabilitated
cocktail. I thought it said
tribals.
revolting
No, it's
cocktail.
revolving.
I was
Like
like, what?
Securitrons. I hate them, and sometimes they
You
attack you
are a
for no
courier.
reason.
Hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a
That's a
package to the
revolting
New
cocktail.
Vegas
No, it's
Strip.
revolving.
Yeah, here,
What seemed
drink
like a
this
simple
drink. It tastes
delivery
like crap,
job
but pay money
has
for
taken
it.
a turn.
Well, when you put it that
That's
way.
called Budweiser.
It's funny
Got
because
what
we
you
don't
were
actually know.
after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
He's a scarecrow.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Nice hair, man.
Time to cash out.
Those are two great cons.
Well, you
and
get it
then
over
he's
with.
a chairman from,
Maybe
the
cons
leader
kill
of the
people
chairman
without
from,
looking them in the
yeah.
face. But I ain't a
Classic
fink.
Casino.
Dig.
Not the high class, but the class E.
You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene.
That's Maria.
From where you're
I
kneeling
know
must
pistol.
seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
And as for how you can survive with the head, with the bullet to your head, Fallout. No, actually, you can.
Well, yeah, you can, but it's pretty hard.
No, it's not.
It
It's
just
really
has to hit in
not.
the right space.
Right. Like, it's really not hard to survive.
It can either be extremely deadly or, you know, just enough to knock you out. Because you take a bullet from the head anywhere, it'll pretty much knock you out.
Alright,
Unless
we
it's
also have
innate.
all the DLCs, that's why all those
You're
things are
awake.
flashing. Ooh, we start off with a shotgun.
How about that?
Or rather, he has all the DLCs.
Well, yeah. I'm the one who forked over the
Whoa,
money.
easy there, easy.
Mercenaries grenade.
You've been
right?
out cold a couple of days now.
You seen the glitch in
Why
here
don't
where
you
his
just
head can
relax
just start
a second?
rotating?
Yeah, I've
Take your
seen it.
bearings. Let's see what
That's
the damage
terrifying
is.
seeing that.
It's
about your name?
hilarious.
It's just like,
Can you tell me your
okay.
name?
All right.
Ooh, fish.
No, I'm playing as me.
And fish.
No, it's just me.
Can I be the parrot that sits on your shoulder?
I don't have a
I
parrot.
can't say it's what I'd
do
have
now.
picked for you, but if
What,
that's
who
your
do you
name,
think?
that's
Well,
your
actually,
name.
I'd technically be a
I'm
fish.
Doc
You have a
Nixon.
salmon sitting on your shoulder.
Goodsprings.
What's wrong with you?
I
want to be included, okay? No.
Around there in your
You
noggin
wouldn't.
to pull
You
all
didn't
the bits
include
of
me as
lead
any
out.
kind of character in
take
Half-Life, so I'm
pride
not
in my
including you in
needlework.
Fallout.
Because you didn't ask.
You'd better tell me.
I
if
shouldn't
left
have
in
to.
enough
You know, I know that what he's saying is important and all, but who cares? I want to be a fish.
How'd I do?
Whatever.
Alright. Machiavellian. I like that.
Not bad. You look
Well,
better
I
with a
got most
mustache.
of it right anyway. Stuff that matters.
Who asked you?
Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Runs over.
Well,
Good
run
so
is
far.
actually the default.
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
What's this supposed to do?
This. How easily a cowboy totes his saddle. That's how much you see inventory.
And this is
Inventory
their
weight.
base stats, right? So you can get up to...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can increase these.
Okay.
Like at like in Old World Blues, I can get implant. In Old World Blues, I can actually increase some of these stats, and I can take another perk, and yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then I can get implants for it.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good. But that don't
Then
mean
here's
them
the
bullets
F is
can
how you
leave
switch
nutted
from
and a bighorn or drop.
Third to.
What do
third to
you
first
say
person.
you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dog.
Alright, here's where it gets fun. You go through like a personality and a Rorschach test. For some reason, I generally end up with the explosive skill. I
All
wonder
right.
why.
I'm gonna say a word. Dog.
Alright.
Dog.
House.
Cat.
House. Shelter.
Night.
Night would be like sleep.
Silencer.
Silencer.
Yes!
Then
Swiss cheese.
light.
Dark. Jeans. Cookie jar. Aw.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to
Okay,
tell
here
me.
we go.
First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixing. I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
No.
I
You're just
charge in to
disagreeing
deal with
all
my
of these.
problems head on.
There,
Almost
I
done
agree.
here.
Here's the Rorschach
What do you
test.
say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Shadow in a door frame.
Broken chain, chemical reaction, a shadow in a door frame, an oozing wound, an angry two-headed ant.
None
Oh,
of these would look...
I kind of see broken chain.
I guess so.
Okay. How about this one?
A priceless work of art, space-age technology, a ship at sea. I can see that.
I can see
that's
a
the
ship.
water line. Yeah.
Oh, shoot, man.
I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like.
Oh, here's another one.
A
A bearded guy.
light
Yeah.
in the darkness, a bearded man. Yeah, I can see that.
A mushroom cloud.
Mushroom cloud. I can kind of see. I mean, yeah,
Beard-
I mean,
beard looks
this.
better.
Boom. And then a head on a pillow. I can't see that last one.
What the heck?
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results.
Melee weapons, science, and sneak. I didn't get explosives for once. Nice. But why did I end up with melee weapons? I put Swiss cheese as rate for band-aids.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical
Alright, I
history.
kind of want to take
Just
back
a
Wild
formality.
West
Ain't like I expect
I
to
got a
find you got a
form to
family
fill you
history
out.
of getting shot in the head.
for medical records.
Oh, okay.
Alright, build to destroy, claustrophobia, early bird, fast shot, 4 eyes, wearing any kind of glasses you have +1 perception, without you have -1. Good natured, +5 to barter, no, I want as much power. Basically -5 to everything attack.
Oh.
Heavy-handed, hoarder. I didn't throw much into strength, so definitely hoarder. Logan's loophole. This basically says I can't go. I get all this crap. I won't get addicted to chems. This is actually a reference to Logan's Run, which is an old sci-fi movie. It basically says I'll be amazing, but after level 30, I don't level up at all, and
That
the
seems like
level cap goes to 50.
I wouldn't keep that.
Hoarder and Wild Wasteland.
That's when all the
Alright,
references
I guess
come.
that
That's all the
does it.
references.
Come
Wild
with me, I'll
Wasteland
see
is
you
probably
out.
my favorite.
Nice underwear, man.
I have Vault armor. I have Vault 13 armor, and there's all kinds of stuff in his house that I can take.
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind if I accidentally take all the stuff in your home? Well, the first aid would be good.
And caps are money for those of you who have never seen Fallout before in your life. For some reason, they went from using money to bottle caps.
A laser pistol.
Yeah.
Poke some eyeballs out with that. I take it you're picking up the necessities.
Yeah. There's a... here we go.
Create some drugs.
Let's go stim packs.
What are those supposed to do?
They're basically health kits.
Ah! Oh, like a stimulation pack or something like that?
Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Cool.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on? I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin.
My next up kid thought
But
it was dead.
just something about a platinum
Well, to be
chip.
fair, I did get shot in the head.
Well, if you're
Yeah.
heading back out there, you ought to have this.
A
They call
Pip
it a
Boy.
Pip Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty.
I know what it's
Never
like.
was
to have
much my style anyway.
Give me all of your precious items, sir.
Don't mention it. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway,
it's
you
a
ever get hurt
Securitron.
out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I'll remember
No,
that.
I'm not doing hardcore mode.
Hardcore? No. I think I'd rather go for the story than I would the hardcore.
The hardcore mode is like
That's for
you have
after
to keep
you-
track of starvation, food, water, sleep.
That's it. So, Give a rough
I'm not
guess.
going over there.
Give a rough guesstimate. If we were supposed to do how many episodes? We did like half.
I don't know. It might take a little while.
So like what, like 20, 30 episodes?
Somewhere around there. Close.
That's long, but whatever. We were expecting a long playthrough anyway.
There, better armor. Mercenaries grenade rifle.
You just started out. You already have.
Well, I already I got the
The
packs.
DLCs.
Yeah, I have the DLCs. Gunrunner's Arsenal. Gunrunner's Arsenal. It just now loaded.
Howdy, partner. Might
Okay,
I
the
say
Gunrunner's
you're
Arsenal
looking
DLC
fit
just
as
now
a fiddle?
loaded.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard.
That's
Saw it looked
Cowboy
like a
talk
bunch
for
of bad
graveyard.
eggs, so I
Bone
laid
orchard.
low. Once
Aw.
they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still
So these like
kicking.
actual people
Turns
that
out
own the
you were.
robots, they just
So
post
I hauled you off to
personality.
the dock right quick.
one of them is Victor. Victor's just a personality, but one of the robots.
One of the
Ed-
robots was actually a person
Yeah.
that had been plugged in. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I...
That actually happens quite often.
For those of you who probably haven't been able to tell yet, I know very little about this game.
And I know just about everything.
So I'll
I
be learning it
was
along
in
with you,
town, 10,
Huh?
15 years ago.
the viewers.
Before that,
Yeah, I'll fill you in. And like, if you have any
I
questions,
can't quite seem to recall.
leave comments or
Anyway,
questions, and I'll answer
It's
them
right
in the next
east from
video.
town, and I
Yeah,
reckon
I know
it's
just
as
about
fine a
everything in
place
the
to
game.
settle as any.
You know, the 0.01% of you
Can't
that
say
are
that
gonna
I'm
comment.
familiar with the rascals. Some of
That's
the
a
fine
very
folks in town might
accurate
be able to help
statistic.
you out with
Yeah.
that. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Oh, they don't care.
You can actually say that to them?
No.
Oh.
Which is why I know they will not care.
Oh. Wow. Not bad.
You know, this is an actual place. Everything in New Vegas is basically an actual place. Except the Lucky
I can
38.
imagine that. You'd have to somewhat base it
More
off the
DLCs.
real world.
Yeah, but this is an actual place, and this saloon is also an actual saloon, and so many people have come to it because they've seen the game that they have a picture of the game cover framed, hanging beside their door.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'd imagine if you're going to do something like in the future, you'd have to have some kind of basis
Cheyenne,
on
stay.
the real world. Especially if you're trying
Don't
to make
worry.
this look like
She
a
won't bite
realistic
unless I tell her to.
Right.
Because, I mean, it's not like it's all going to go away, even though this place was nuked.
Yeah, I guess there's a
Well,
thing
no,
or two I could show
actually.
you.
Or it's just
Sounds like you need all the
House
help you can
shot
get after what
down
they done to
all
you.
the nukes.
Meet
This
me
place did not
outside, behind the
This
saloon.
place only got like 2 nukes.
Well, at least some. It's a wasteland, so it's about what you would expect. So it's pretty cool.
Vault 13 armor.
Oh, nice.
That's a reference to the very first Fallout game.
Nice suit. 13's my favorite number, by the way.
Well, Vault 13 is the vault you come out of in the first
Whoa.
game.
Did she just despawn right there?
No, she walked out.
Oh, okay.
My sturdy
Now,
caravan
see
shotgun.
the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence
Did you
there?
accidentally shoot her out of
Take
curiosity?
this and try to hit
Yeah.
a couple of them.
I mean, sure, she'll try to shoot you back.
Oh, okay. So it's just like Half-Life logic.
Yeah.
That's the right idea.
Nice.
Look down the sight. Try crouching
Nice.
down and staying still. Nice shot.
MLG, bro.
Well, that's a start.
I know how to shoot.
But I don't reckon you came to
I'm
me
a
to learn to fight
sniper in this
sarsaparilla
game.
bottles. Tell you what, I got. So just, I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Hey, do me a favor. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in.
Like, I can pickpocket her, watch. I don't have a well, actually, you gave me a high sneak, didn't it?
Yeah, 28.
I could. I
28's
could.
good, right?
Hey there.
Yeah, I mean, the max is 100.
Okay, so I guess that's
You
good
don't
for
hand
starting
it
out,
and go
considering
over
you're
soon.
almost a third
I'm
of the way
going to
there.
get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
Oh, he's security.
No, he's not.
Yeah. I think he's just worried.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome
Back
to the
in the
Prospector
saddle.
Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with.
Sorry.
About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
That's a bad idea in this universe.
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best
What?
idea.
You don't think?
It was a big
Who'da thunk
escape
that?
not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount.
And that's how the
Of course, helping
reputation
Ringo would
works.
also make the
higher
powder gangers
the
mad.
the higher
And they've
the
got a lot
reputation,
of friends out there.
For one thing, the better chance that people won't shoot you, and the higher the discount gets.
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Ah!
Yeah, just move on. It'll be fine. It'll pop up in a sec. There you go. And then close.
Sorry about that.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
I don't care about your radio. Where do those guys go?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, that whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them.
And you can
Merchants
shoot them as
avoid
much
that
as
whole
you like.
stretch of
It really won't
I-15
do
like it's
anything to them. They're
radioactive,
Deathclaws,
which it could be
are
for all
mad.
I know.
Believe Deathclaws are some of the worst beings in the...
I didn't hear
yeah,
exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip.
Just about any
Fellow
game
wants
ever.
to get
Oh,
there and
especially
avoid the
Mother
15,
Deathclaws.
he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
So, are those the kind that if you don't mess with them, they'll leave you alone?
No.
Oh.
They're very much hostile.
So just leave them alone and you'll be fine?
Sure,
No,
the
just
outside
stay
looks
away.
okay, but
Stay away
I
and
think
leave
something
them
broke on the
Far
inside.
away.
There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going
so
on
you die
in the
this game,
world.
do you lose everything out of your inventory, or do you just respawn?
What? No, you have to restart. You died. Whoop. Alright, we'll have to... A little bit
We'll
of
just
time.
continue on through this. It'll be fine.
Be-
Alright, so that was the beginning to Fallout New Vegas. Alright.
So,
Anything you want to say?
no, it's pretty cool so far.
Yeah, it is.
Is that a...
Yeah, that's
No.
a dog.
Oh, okay.
That's a dog.
Alright.
Alright, so,
Anyway, I'm Fish,
I'm Time Jumper.
and we're signing out. See you guys next time.
Goodbye.
Adios.